Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel. We're going to do a general love reading for you. We'll do a card for you and for them. How you two are doing together right now. We'll do the outcome. Basically the outcome's like if you stay on the current course, and some advice. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? I hope you guys are doing better than poor Libras. Having a hard time. Just really terrible. Really bad. Bad. Well, I mean, it could be good, but I don't know. You gotta look out for those warning signs. Okay, so let's pull a card for you, Virgo. How are you doing? Okay, well, starting out with the Death card. Well, I'm sorry if there's been a big loss. You know, there's new beginnings are related to the Death card also. I mean, I know that I just had a death that hit me really hard. Actually, some of you might relate to this, but I have kind of become like the crazy cat lady, and I feed the alley cats, and they're so sweet. And one of my favorite, I got a cat trap, and I'm helping with trap and release, you know, TNR, that you fix them so they don't keep making more and more cats. And anyway, there was this one that I named Johnny, and every time I'd go out, I'd call him. I don't know where the name Johnny came from. I was like, Johnny. And he would come limping because he had like a problem with his back leg, and he would come limping, and he would come out, and he was missing like part of his tail, and he would come really close to me, you know, closer than any of the other cats, and I just really felt to take him home. And I was, you know, trying to gear up the resources to do that, which is one reason why I hope that you like and subscribe my channel, because really I'm doing this for the cats. They're expensive to feed, and that trap costs $150. And listen, I really like doing tarot cards, and you know, they've brought me so much comfort. But in any case, I went out to feed Johnny and the rest of the cats, and I called for him, and my baby didn't come. And so I went to look for him, and I found him, and my poor Johnny was dead. And he, you know, it was a cold night. I had like built shelters and put shelters out for them, and you know, he was laying outside one of those shelters, and he didn't look like he had any trauma, but it was just sad. I feel like if I had gotten him home soon enough, that he could have maybe lived a lot longer, but maybe it was just his time. So whatever ending you're going through, maybe this is that you just ended a relationship, and you're like, I mean, that's what I'm feeling for the card, is like you just ended something, and not necessarily ready to get back into the game. So let's have a card about your love interest here and see. Let me know if I'm anywhere close to on the target. Your love interest. 9 of Pentacles. So this is some financial stability going on here. I see like contentment, being alone, a connection to nature. what I see is that this ending is creating a new beginning. It's kind of like opening your eyes to someone new, to a new person. But they haven't noticed you yet. Because you're still in grief. Like you're not ready for this at all, but I don't see any reason to worry. Let's see about the two of you. Like, how compatible are you two right now? What's going on with our Virgo and their love? Okay, well, yeah, both of you are hermiting it up. You are both on your own islands. And you are in a sea of sadness at the endings that you're experiencing. And your love interest is, they're on their own, but it seems like they're content. You're grieving, but they're not currently grieving. They're in a, prosperous, feeling happy kind of way. So that's what I get, that the two of you are just kind of in your own worlds, not seeing eye to eye at the moment. There's no conflict. It's just maybe an issue of timing and connection. So let's see what kind of outcome we have for Virgo and love interest here. Well, okay. Four of Cups. So you can see we've got a person here that can be either you or them. Not exactly refusing the gift that is offered, but just kind of like, I'm not in the mood right now. Like, I'm gonna guess that this is really coming from you. And I would say maybe it's from your love interest, from a perspective of they're just so occupied in their joy that it feels they're just not connected. You guys are not connected you're not on the same wavelength right now. So it's kind of like neither one of you is exactly offering what the other person needs at this time. It's like, I don't know. That's interesting. So let's assume that regardless of the pain that you're in, and regardless of this person not really paying any attention to you right now, and the two of you, the outcome being kind of like indifference, like, oh yeah, thanks for offering your love to me, it's cool and everything, but I'm just not in the mood to drink from this cup right now. It's kind of like what's going on. Let's see what kind of advice, what could turn the tide? How could we turn this misconnection into connection? What would help Virgo right now? Can we please show us something that will help Virgo? Help Virgo with this grief and to enter, a new stage in the relationship with their love interest, the proper stage. I always ask for the universe to guide me to do the right thing, because sometimes we might think we're going for the right thing, but sometimes we're wrong. So let's see, what's the advice for Virgo? Okay. 10 of Cups. So we have celebration here. There's a beautiful rainbow. Lots of full cups, are displayed across the rainbow. So, and you see there's happiness. We've got some kids dancing. There's a lovely couple. Everything's pretty serene. So, in terms of advice, what I'm interpreting this as is for you to seek out your tribe. seek out your community of people who are going to put their arms around you and lift you up. If this person is so much in their hermit phase that they are indifferent to the love that you're offering them, then maybe don't seek that romantic love right now. In that way, what this says to me in the 10 of Cups, this is like happiness and bliss. What I see in terms of advice from this card is like, trust that in your dream, that like your dream is the love of your life is not going to be indifferent to you. You know, yeah, they could be going through a phase. They could be so busy with their work that they don't have time to pick up the phone and call you in your moment of your deepest grief. That's not the dream. So, if that's what's going on for you, Virgo, my suggestion is to find things to celebrate. Find blessings to count. And count them. And look for rainbows. Look for the new beginnings. Look for the new starts. Look for the joy. And trust that that perfect love is in the cards for you. It's coming your way. But, you know, both of you are going to have to get out of your hermit phase. You guys are both like, it's weird. I'm getting this kind of like strange thing that's like, I am getting a lot more that you're more interested in this person than they currently are in you. And I'm just getting that because, you know, you're going through a really hard time. They seem oblivious. The two of you together is isolation. So, and then the outcome is kind of this indifference. And it's kind of like, okay, well, if that's you who's sitting there and just being like, I don't want your gift, you know, or I'm not in the mood right now, or if that's them, vice versa, it's still like, that's not what's going to fill you up. It's not going to make you feel complete. So my advice to you would be to, you know, focus on that, you know, rainbow, new beginnings. Surround yourself with people who are going to help you count your blessings and multiply your blessings. That's the advice that I'm seeing in the cards. And so, you know, maybe there's other ways of interpreting this. I'm sure there are. Kind of feel like I want to clarify a little bit. You, them, together, outcome, and advice. Let's clarify the outcome just one more. Let's see, like, let's get a little more information about this outcome, because maybe it's just a stage. Maybe there's this time that you need to be alone, that you see this beautiful gift is waiting for you, and they see this beautiful gift waiting for them, but it's maybe just not quite the right time. Yeah, absolutely. Ha! We've got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, so outcome, it's gonna start out kind of frosty, but it's going to develop. The next stage is going to be this really beautiful, robust attraction and intimacy. So, I mean, whether or not it goes into a level of intimacy is to be seen. But it's definitely there, but it's buried. It's hidden. So, that's good. So, there's attraction there. And that's even every more reason to celebrate, to be honest. Because it's like, if you just trust that this is coming down the line for you at the right time, then it really just kind of seems like it's maybe just not the right time right now. So, just hold on and trust, you know, trust that things are going to turn around, and that even though this time is, you know, sad for you, that you're not the only one going through this cycle. That's what life is a series of cycles. And, but it's going to turn out really nicely for you. It's just going to take a little while. And in the meantime, really surround yourself by people who are going to lift you up and bring you joy and help you count your blessings. Okay, Virgo, what brightest blessings to you on your journey, and hopefully by next week we'll have a little bit more of an uplifting reading and be in a little better of a headspace that we don't want to be alone anymore. We're ready to see other people in the sun and shining and rainbows and be happy. All right, be well. I'll be thinking about you. Like and subscribe, please, so I can make money for the cats. Thank you.